Based on the result of the third case and the amount of contact, we had no choice. The Liberian government and the president of Liberia together, after our meeting, we have no choice but to come out with the following directive. In the wake of the coronavirus pandemic and in an effort to keep our nation safe, the Minister of Health, who is myself, has declared a national health emergency in keeping with Title 33, Chapter 14 of the Liberian Code of Law Revised, known as the Public Health Law. I, the Minister of Health, has designated Montserrado County and Mount Gippy County as infected area, in which the following rules and regulations will apply immediately and remain in effect for the next 21 days. 1. All schools, public and private, universities, colleges, computer schools, and any other learning institution are hereby ordered closed. All bars, nightclubs, casinos, betting centers, cinemas, video clubs, entertainment center are hereby ordered closed. All beaches, both private and public, are hereby ordered closed. Churches, mosques, religion centers, and other places of worship are hereby ordered closed. Large gatherings, to include sporting activities, parties, or more than 10 people, are hereby ordered banned. Weddings and funerals will be allowed with no more than 10 people in attendance, and they should keep a distance of 6 feet apart from each other at all times. Restaurants shall only allow 5 customers at a time, with all customers keeping a distance of 6 feet apart from each other at all times. Takeaway are encouraged. Coke shop shall only allow 5 customers at a time, with all customers keeping a distance of 6 feet from each other at all times. Takeaway are encouraged. Barber shops, beauty salons are hereby ordered closed. All persons in the affected area are to use the comfort and safety of their homes to perform personal care services. Banks should only allow 5 people at a time into service areas, and those outside of the bank should keep a distance of 6 feet apart from each other while waiting service. Public transportation taxis should carry no more than 2 passengers in the back and 1 passenger in the front. Kekes should carry only 2 passengers in the back and the driver alone in the front. The driver should be alone in the front. Motorcycles and pimpin should carry only 1 passenger. Except for cargo, charter, and special flights, all commercial flights are hereby ordered suspended as of Monday, March 22nd at 11:59 p.m. The Ministry of Transport and the Liberian Civil Aviation Authority will issue the appropriate notice henceforth. All supermarkets and large stores will allow only 10 customers at a time, while observing a 6 feet distance apart each other at all times. Those outside shall remain outside and stand 6 feet apart from each other while awaiting their turn to be served. All businesses are required to find innovative ways of promoting social distance. All health facilities and health institutions, including pharmacies, will remain for routine services while social distance practice is practiced. All safety rules and procedures at hospitals and all facilities shall be strictly adhered to. Markets. The incident management team will work along with the Liberian Marketing Association to implement the requisite protocol for all markets during this period. Meanwhile, all residents and marketeers are required to practice social distancing. Restrictions on the movement of people in and out of the affected areas. All travelers in and out of Monserrate and Mangibi area are discouraged. All travels in and outside of Monserrate and Mangibi areas are discouraged. Let me read that again. All travels in and outside the Monserrate and Mangibi area are discouraged. Absolutely no selling by both adults and children during this period, especially on the street. Mandatory hand washing with soap and clean water is hereby ordered at homes and all establishments, public or private. Mandatory hand washing with soap and clean water is hereby ordered at homes and all establishments, public or private. Community dwellers are asked to please report people who show signs and symptoms of the coronavirus, such as coughing, fever, difficulty breathing, in their community to relevant health and security authorities. We are encouraging you to please call 4455. Official information and communication on the coronavirus shall only be announced by MOH, MPhil, and MICA. Again, official information and communication on the COVID-19 virus should only be announced by MOH, MPhil, and MICA. All citizens and residents and visitors are required to abide by these rules. The Ministry of Justice, as head of the Joint Security, shall enforce these rules without prejudice. Again, the Ministry of Justice, as head of the Joint Security, shall enforce these rules without prejudice. My fellow Liberians, visitors, guests, all of us in Liberia, together we can kick COVID-19 out of Liberia. Giving under my hand in the city of Monserrate County on this day,